Happy Sunday, Mama Radha here, and I just wanted to say happy honor, blessing, and reverence Father's Day to you all. My prayer is that you have a good connection with your children, and hopefully they still live in the same house with you. If they don't, I pray to God that you have the ability to have time and connection with them, because nothing is more important in a child's life than their father. The father brings so much to children that it's just unspeakable, and it's such a travesty that women today are so concerned about the dollar amount that a man makes versus what he brings as a man. We just don't value men like we used to and understand men are the life giver, they're protectors, providers. You know, there's just their masculine energy brings things into order, into balance, and we wonder why when we're off on our own we self-destruct and there's chaos. It's because we need that masculine energy. And it's so important that even President Barack Obama said that the #1 at-risk factor for children is fatherlessness. It's the #1 reason in which it causes a downfall of events to end up, single motherhood, gangs, crime, drugs, alcohol abuse, dropping out of school, suicide, and death, ending up in prison. It's that important. And women, stop robbing the fathers the right to raise their children. You don't know better, and there's no way that you can do the job of a man and the mother. You can never be a man, and you can't teach your son how to be a man. By all means possible, reconcile, make peace with, at least be on good terms with the father of your children, and allow that man, if he's a good-willed man and he's not some sort of rotten person, allow him to have what is rightfully his children. And very few are actually rotten people or abusive people. The majority, you don't get along with him anymore and you want to live your own life. Well, okay, you might have ruined that, but don't ruin it for your children. You cannot replace that relationship. So men, we bless you, we honor you, we thank you. Without you guys, we would not live in the first world country that we live in. We wouldn't, have the safety and security that, generally speaking, that we have. And even in the dangerous cities, it would be worse if there wasn't any good men there at all. So I'm just praying that we could have a revival in this country, that we not only go back to God, but that we recognize the rightful authority of men in their homes. They are the kings of their castles, and the way that they want things done should be done. Women have had a chance to be free and liberated and live life the way they want to, and it's led to destruction and OnlyFans. I won't settle for less than 6 figures, but you can subscribe to me for $3.99 a month and see everything. Yeah, no, we're a mess, and we need you, men, and I don't blame you. If you have signed off and you're going monk mode, I don't blame you at all. How can we blame you when society is literally watching men kill themselves? Give their life and then just be tossed aside, not care. Terrence Popp has an amazing story. You guys should look it up. But he's been a big speaker for men, suicide prevention, and the stories of going away to fight for your country, coming back, and your wife taking you home, taking your children, having affairs on you, and then saying you're dangerous to the courts, and then you lose your children. I mean, his story is something. It's not uncommon, and we just do not have reverence for our men anymore, and that's a shame, because they're the only reason why we still have a somewhat civil society and the freedoms that we have. Otherwise, we'd be a third world country. You think it's patriarchal now? No, this is gynocentric to the max. Go visit a third world country where a woman can't go out without the accompaniment of a man. And why? Not because they're brutal dictators to their women, but because they need to protect their woman. Because if their woman goes to walk down the street by themselves, they don't have a civilized society like we do here. She'll be raped. And then she'll get stoned to death because she's the adulteress, okay? You guys have no idea. The women have no idea. They call America oppressed. Get a grip, lady. Go live in one of these countries over there. Or you have to cover from head to toe and you can only see out a peephole that big, okay? It's ridiculous. You just have no idea how good we have it here. Lord have mercy. So anyway, I, as usual, didn't plan what I was going to say. Just wanted to give my respect, my honor, and even for the men that don't have children, that are out here, you know, you're content creators or whatever it is that you do, you are an example to other men. You're an example to other young men, and you're like a spiritual father. So even if you don't have your own kids yet, other men are looking up to you, and God bless you. I praise you for that. Keep doing your good work, and maybe in good time you'll find a woman worthy enough to put your seed in, right? So, you know, a legacy is a beautiful thing. It's a scary thing today because you don't know how it's going to turn out, but it would turn out better if we returned fathers into the home. Create a family and keep your family. Long live the legacy of Kevin Samuels, rest in peace. He was a spiritual daddy to a lot of people, you know. So anyway, I'm grateful to my own husband. Without him, I would be God knows where. I would have self-destructed a long time ago. And he keeps me from destroying myself because of my overwhelming emotionalness, and just not, I can't do it on my own. And without him, our children would not have grown up to be so good, because I love my children, but I was too soft on them. And he brought that godly fear and reverence. They feared their daddy, but they love their daddy, you know, and that's what you need. You need that. It's like a loving, firm hand. We need that. We do. And because women can just call 911, they can just make false reports, we have taken the authority and the power away from men that they should have. And the family suffers for it. So if you have a decent guy, you know, he goes to work, he comes home, he's trying his best, love him, honor him, praise him, worship the Christ in him, and just give him the honor that's due, and watch your family turn out even better. You know, so much is really up to us as women. The atmosphere of our home is up to us. Even if we have a grumpy man or an angry man, one thing that Fascinating Womanhood taught me many years ago is that we may be doing things or acting in a certain kind of way that we don't think is disrespectful, but they view it as disrespectful. And a lot of the anger and frustration they shut down, and they're just like either very angry or apathetic. They're just like, well, forget it then. You want to run everything, then run everything. And neither one of those is a good thing. So it may take a little time if you have damaged your relationship, but you can earn his trust back. If he's still there, there's hope. And I just pray that you treat him like a king and you treat him well. And I can only imagine the beauty and the regrowth of families. They're all talking to each other, the neighbor dogs. You know, what is possible if we just started with our families. Give it all you got. You have to. Tomorrow is not promised. You know, and that's something I never forget. And no matter how I feel about something, I try my very best to make sure that my husband and my children have the best that I can give today. And do my best and not let the night come without, if there was some strife, to reconcile, to say I'm sorry. I've said I'm sorry countless times, even if I didn't even think that I was wrong. It doesn't matter. It ultimately doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm wishing you guys the best in a world that really is set on destroying men, because they are the last stand. They're the last stand protecting us from complete destruction. And that's why they have worked so hard to destroy the family unit and make it like, oh, anything's a family unit. No, the mother and the father and the children are a family unit. Everything else is what it is. So, anywho, enjoy this beautiful day. Just God bless you all. And, you know, when you give everything to your husband, honestly, he just wants you to be happy. And that's all he ever tells me. It's like, I just want you to be happy. I want you to enjoy your life. I don't want you to be weighed down by the burdens of the world. And I'm like, God bless you. So I'll try to keep these things that I know over here, acknowledge them, understand the days are evil, try to do the good I can do, but enjoy my day, enjoy my house, enjoy my family, enjoy my kids, and certainly enjoy my husband. Father's Day started early. It started last night. Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, every day is Father's Day. It's so funny. His friend was like, you're working on Father's Day? And he goes, I'm lucky every day. And I was like, oh, Daddy. But I made sure, well, he made sure he had a good night last night. So I love that man. Anyway, enough rambling. Have a wonderful day. I don't want to take too much time. And I'm praying for those that don't have a relationship with their kids and it's not by their choice. And that is some pain that I've warned my sons about. Make sure you do the very best you can to find a woman before you put your seed in her that you don't have to worry. Nothing's guaranteed, but that she would take your kids from you, because you don't know pain until some woman has your children and has other men around your children, and you don't have any control over what's going on in that house. Things that I've seen are devastating, and it devastates a man. So anyway, God have mercy on us all. And just thank you. All you guys out there that are trying your best. Kids, no kids. Just trying to make the world a better place. Just trying to do your own thing. Just trying to make yourself better makes the world a better place. So keep going. Don't give up. We can't give up. We're not quitters, right? We're not. You guys definitely aren't. You're certainly stronger than me. So keep up the good work. You know, we're all connected. And I was telling my father today, God bless him, you know, he's driven all over the country for us girls, you know, rescued my sister a number of occasions, all over the place. He'd drive anywhere for us, you know. And a bear was chasing them, my mother and my father, up the hill. They live up in the mountains. They went to check the mail. And I was telling my husband how my mom's got a bad knee. If she had fallen, my dad would have fought a bear, because that's what men do. And he's crazy. He'd be like, you don't want the Hulk to come out. You don't want to see me angry. He used to say that a lot. So anyway, and we just, as women, so take it for granted that the men that we love, that love us, are willing at the drop of a dime, without even hesitation, to jump in front of a bullet for us, to protect us, to try to keep us safe from hurt, harm, or danger. Oh, my son must be home. All right, anyway, I love you guys, and you're appreciated and you're loved, and God bless you all. Bye. Happy Father's Day.